got Luffy ambition, king of the rappers, the mission. I see.
Hey, what's going on, gang? It's Murata Music with 3-piece TCG, Pirates TCG, and 2D. We're bringing the GP to the OPPB. OP12PB is the green purple Luffy and OP12 post ban list for the LCQ. All right, so smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently. Now we're just gonna get right into it. Okay, for those of you who know, y'all been watching the channel, you know that it's not that I've been less than impressed or I've been less than enthusiastic about Green Purple Luffy. I think my takes on Green Purple Luffy were jaded, or yeah, I think that's what it was. My vision of him was jaded by all of these just clickbaiters, bro. Oh, Green Purple Luffy is broken. It needs to be banned. It needs to be this and that. And so that always caused me to have the take of no, no, he's not that great. He's not that great. He's totally beatable. You know what I mean? But that's but let me say, in a clear mind, post ban clarity, if you will, that no, this I feel like this leader is in a really good fair space, and is extremely consistent, which is what we like. Now, that is the premise for what I'm getting into. We'll get into my list, and then we'll get into these smashes because I got a lot of smashing. Oh, we did a lot of smashing with this one. So anyways, you guys already know the video. I mean, you guys already know the leader. If you need to learn this leader from the jump, if you are a new player, do click on the Green Purple Luffy playlist, and I will get you all squared away. But anyways, this is for people who are getting ready for LCQ, right? All right, so who are bad matchups? Well, all I've ever been really worried about is Green Bonney in particular. Green Bonney in particular. And the rest, we either win or it's fair. And that's all I care about. All I care about as a TCG player is I loathe sitting down across from an opponent and already, as soon as I see their leader, I'm like, yo, as soon as I see the leader, I lost. I don't even like sitting across from somebody and seeing their leader and being like, oh, I won. Oh, I won automatically. I won. This game is over. Wash. I don't like that. I guess it's because, at the core of me, I do come from fighting games where kind of no matter what the matchup is, you're able to play. You're able to play. You're able to see those reactions. You're able to, you know what I'm saying? You might have some busted characters, and there are some busted characters in any game. Okay, no game is free from it. But there, you at least, I guess, you feel like you have a fighting chance. I don't know. Anyhow, but I feel like this Luffy and this current state has a good fighting chance into the majority of the cast. Now, the blue purple Luffy bands are the blue purple Luffy, the ban list, it didn't help anybody but green, in my opinion. In my opinion, it didn't help anybody but green. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it helped anybody. I don't think it helped anybody but green, in my opinion. I just uh I don't I feel like this leader goes okay into blue purple Luffy, but I can tell you right now, we're switching to some things, and we'll get into that. Anyhow, what are my flavor choices for this? What's the big flavors? We put 2 Hell's Judgment in there for Zoro. That should be a given. This card right here is going to be our new game-winning card, our new finisher. Sometimes I might search this over Gum Gum Giant or other key pieces. You know what I mean? Like if I see 2 of these in a search and I already have a pudding and I see one pudding, I might choose one of these because I know I'm only going to have a shot of 1 in 50 to grab this card again. And this card wins us games. This is Horny Jones the event card, okay? Rest up to 3 of your Dawn, and then rest 2 of your opponent's characters or Dawn cards. And then, of course, it does also have a counter of 3K. So how this looks, especially if we got 2 Sanjis up available, which doesn't, that's not a rare occurrence, okay? Just flat out, it's not a rare occurrence. What happens is we play this out, Okay, then we do leader's ability. Okay, -2, and then we put 2 active and we gain 2 back. We essentially play this card for free. Horny Jones for free. Okay, the effect, and then we're able to swing for the world, right? And that's kind of what we're doing. We're buttering them up for the finish. All right. So yeah, we got 6 searchers, right? And I put Hell's Judgment, like I said. I'm keeping 2 Thunder Bagua because there are times when we really like going up 4 and ramping a Dawn so that we're able to spin Dawn the next turn. Sometimes it gets a little nitty gritty. But I could totally see a world where we let go of Bagua and just Hell's Judgment. You know what I'm saying? I'm just testing some cards out. This is here for the green matchup in case they want to drop a walk it out on us. We will walk that kid out. You know, minusing 5K when we've got a plethora of swingers. Not to mention, we have the ability to minus 5K to their kid and then rest Dawn so that we can swing against or we can swing with everybody. Big. This stuff is big right here. This big moves. Major moves, baby. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck list. It's gonna be outside of that, it's just gonna be Sanji putting to death. We got 2 Luffy Taros. Could go to 3, but what am I gonna take away? Is kind of what I'm thinking right now. You know, maybe 2 and 3. I don't know, but I really like having my finisher Luffy. So what do we got? 4, 8, 10 2Ks. When we're going to 6K, it's not too bad. When we're going to 6K, it's not too bad. Not to mention, you know, we got some events and shit like that. But anyhow, bit of a hodgepodge. I'm looking to sleep things up though. Get some more members only matches out to you guys when I get those locals, right? And yeah, we're about to get busy. We're about to get busy. So without further ado, let's get into those smashes. Shout. All right, gang. We're gonna pick up where we left off with the Sanji. We're back for some revenge. All right, we're back for some revenge. Okay, so they chose to go first. Now I've got all of 2K encounter, but I'm like, you know what? How row Kenza row. I'm going second. Okay, I'm gonna be able to search out with Zoro, and I'm really hoping to search me out some Luffy Taro. Oh, that'd be cray cray. That'd be cray cray sauce. Because I could go Zoro into Sanji Pudding. Sanji Pudding's ability, right? Play out a Frankie. Oh, we're looking great. And then, you know, Luffy Taro into a Sanji Pudding. That'd be crazy. We don't get anything. I would take a Going Mary. Yeah. Take a Going Mary. Let's see. Sorry, I got shit popping up on my fucking other screen. Anyways, so now we're gonna see what they're building up. They're gonna go ahead and ramp, get rid of a threat. Can't get mad at that. 5 to 5. Yeah, we could give that to them. We don't have to go low, but we also are looking for cards as well. Yeah, because we're looking for the Taro. We would really like to see that Taro. Okay, bing bang boom. Now we can search out again. Give me that Taro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm taroing about. And that right there is kind of why I want 3 of those Luffy Taro. Kind of want 3. Kind of want them. Kind of want them. We're gonna be able to go to 7. This is also why you like going second. They want to make you go second. Hey, yo, please. I'm sorry. I will go second. Okay, I'll be the bigger man and I'll go second. We'll be the round fella and go second. A-okay with that. If they want to swing 8 into 6, I could give up some cards to that. I don't need to take that kind of abuse, that kind of malarkey. Oh, for that though, we can give you 2K. Yeah, we don't need no reason to take that. Oh, we get both the Taros. It's game time, and I'm ready to play. Give me the remote, and my remote is my K. I spray with it. That's that BG for you guys. I'm from Uptown. I gotta stay with it. 6 to 5, 7 to 5. Okay, we're eventually going to be asking for cards from that hand. Now, this was a big Going Merry right here because this prevented them from being able to Gravity Blade both of us. The pros are running 7 of them right now, but they are able to bottom deck one of them. Say la vie, dog. We're at 8 Dawn, and they got no Dawn active sexually. We can play that in, yes, grab the Zoro, please, yes. Luffy Taro, yes, 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 yes. We fucking with it. All right, So going from 5 to 7 again prevents us from being bottom dicked outside of Red Rock. We're swinging 7 to 5. 7 to 5. They take that? Oh, yeah. And right now, gang, we're just buttering them up. Buttering them up. Okay? Swing 8 to 5. Yo, they've officially entered no man's land. They are the mayor of no man's land. If they develop here, they're in big trouble. Big trouble. They better save all of those Dawn. They're going to have all of those Dawn up because right now we are ready to turn 2 blockers sideways and we're ready to turn 2 events sideways as well. So, what are they going to do? I wouldn't swing. They can't do a thing. Okay, they're already too low and down for me. They're already too low and down to mess with me right now. Because as is right now, I'm gonna turn those 2 blockers sideways. Then I'm gonna turn those. Oh, okay, one. Okay, yeah, you're done. This game's over. Yeah, the game's over. Okay, so where were we at, gang? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. We were going to 8. Going to 8, and they had no counter in hand. But I can tell you right meow, I was going to, if it stayed like this, because they would have to invest this to even swing. So if it was going to stay like this, we could give them a, like, I don't know, man. We could, it's crazy. It's crazy because we could have gone overkill and we could have given them 2 of these and they would have had nothing but the cards in their hand, right? And we would have had, well, we would have had 7 because we would have had 1 back, at least 1 back. No, we would have had 3 back. Yowza. Yowza. Okay, 3 back, 7 right here, 7 right here, 8 and 9. And 7 takes 2 cards, 7 takes 2 cards, 8 takes 2 cards potentially, and then 9 would eat up the rest of their hand. And that's not even including, of course, you know, if we want to go cray cray and play us out some Monk of the Louvre. But I think that would have been the correct way to go about it. Anywho, that's the matchup with Sanji. Consistent. Let's see how consistent we can stay. All right, gang. It's old bad news himself, and this is fresh off the last victory. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I think these matches are going back to back to back to back to back. Well, they always are, but I mean, I think I got them all in a row too, so we can actually follow along here. Anyhow, so Big Bad Sakazuki. This is our opening hand. Did we choose the Moly? We choose to keep. Yeah, we're keeping that. Reason we're keeping. Well, they're going first, right? They chose to go first. That's fine by me. I don't care. I'm really happy to see Going Merry and see Sanji Pudding. With this, against this leader, much like the first time you guys seen me play against them in my last Sakazuki video, I mean, just grab another Sanji Pudding. We're just going to Sanji Pudding them to death. Yeah. In my last Sakazuki video, it was the not busted, not broken, stop lying. You know what I mean? Stop clickbaiting. Yeah, actually, the first time I played against Sakazuki with a leader other than Swaley, it was with Green Purple Luffy because I really wanted to see. Now, we are playing our Sanji out into no man's land, okay? And we would really like to have like a Zoro Droll to develop as well. But instead, we just got to go about it this route. And we're able to like ramp back up. So that's cool. We're going to go ahead and swing 7. We got that 4 life leader down to 2. Now we're down to 2 as well, but we're not down to the same 2 they are. You know what I'm saying? Because we're at 2K, or excuse me, we're at 6K. We decide to use the blocker immediately as one has to. Now we are at 2 Dawn. They can swing. Yeah, swing with the leader. We're going to go ahead and take that. I would, yeah, we just got to take that. And then they can drop Brook, it looks like. Yeah, okay, then we're out of there. Now we're at 7, though. Excuse me, 8. Guess what? We're going to put 7. Oh, we're at 8. Finna put a lot on their plate. Oh, yeah. Big city development. That's 2 7s, okay? Now check this out. I'm about to, yeah, we aren't using that. We're never going to use that card for anything in this. And they quit. They quit. They said too much tech. Too much tech. I didn't know that's how that went. I completely forgot. Yeah, that's too much sauce for them. Too much sauce. Check it out. Check it out. I mean, Oh, that's so beautiful. I love that. I love that. It's not that they couldn't play anymore. It's that I got this card burning a hole in my hand. What is it gonna do? What is Gamma Knife gonna do for us anyways, right? We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put it on there. You're gonna have to give me 2 cards just to keep this alive, okay? Just to keep your gravy train afloat. Gavy? Just to keep your gravy navy boat afloat. I said train afloat. Anyways, just to keep the gravy boat afloat, you're gonna have to give me 2 cards, and then there's no way in hell you block out of that 6 to 0. By the way, they give it up. They had some options in their hand. They had some options. They could get busy. They could have well 4 7, yeah, and then they could have done some hound blaze and they could have done some things. They had some cards. They had some cards. They had some stuff. But then again, so did we. We were about to give them another one. Okay, and that's if they're lucky. If if they didn't put up any blockers and they decided to just like play out some Hinas or whatever the hells, or I don't know, we could turn things sideways. Things could go sideways for them. Let's just put it like that. Especially if we got big boot scoot Luffy out here. Well, that's $100 million finisher Luffy. Anyways, real fun. Let's keep it moving. All right, gang. So we had we got into it with it was a really quick surrender against a booby smoker. Maybe we'll find another one later. But I almost showed it, but I was like, you guys have already seen a great development, and then they quit. You know what I mean? You guys have already seen that. But we got some Blackbeard. Now, I do think Blackbeard goes more than fair into a couple of these matchups out here. Hopefully, this is checking our Bonney. Hopefully, it's checking the blue purple Luffy's. Well, really just Bonney. Hopefully, we win our match. Teach beats Bonney, and then we run into Teach, right? That's what we want. We want to run. We want to dock like that. Now, we get a fortunate search the top 3, give me the game-winning card, and keep it moving. And the reason why that was a great search beyond the obvious was because we got to get 3 cards that I'm otherwise, outside of the 9 aura, not interested in seeing whatsoever, and get him the hell out of here. Okay, we're not concerned with those cards. Okay. We waste the Dawn on Nami. That's great. That's always great. We love to waste Dawn. I'm gonna swing 7 and 7. Give him a little 7 and 7 on the rocks. Okay, getting them to give up a stronger really helps our cause. However, they already got Van Augur into Teach. That's our ass. Okay, cool. Skill check us. That's fine. They only got 3 cards because they've been black holing us this entire game. Excuse me. They only got 2 cards. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bust that ass. We're gonna bait out. First, we want to get the Van Augur up for some reason, which was a mistake because they gave him another card. Um, and that's another mistake because yeah, that was another mistake. So what we should have done there is we should have, if we wanted to get rid of both of the board, and there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like we should have swung 8 here first. Okay. Yes. And then exactly what we did. Yeah, no. Well, no. We saved on. No, we did it right. We did it right. We did it right. We did good. We did good. Yeah, we did good. We're fine. We're fine. I was thinking we could have used leader's ability. Him and the Han. We did all right. You did great, kid. They play stronger for 1 and get rid of them. Wowza. Do we want to go down to 2? We're definitely looking for cards. Yes. They black hole us. You're going to tell me you're going to give me 1 card. They've gone black hole crazy. What sucks here is I would have loved to Luffy Taro into Zoro Joro. And that's the, okay, this is where I definitely should have done my ability. Okay, definitely should have done my ability here, because check this out. I would have gone down 2, all right? and then gotten 2 active, we would have been at 6. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Swung at them, killed them automatically, and then get to swing at leader with a 5. That would have been crazy sauce. That would have been crazy sauce. Because then we would either bleed that 1 card in your hand, which we probably all know is a 10 drop, am I right? Or we get a card out of life. So they draw Kuzan, OP10 Kuzan. I wonder if that's the blocker Kuzan. Yeah, see, now we do that. We got 7 Dawn. We'll be going to 9. Should have definitely played some Nami action. And they would have popped 1 Nami, maybe swung into the other, because that's what they would be more concerned about. They got a double meat Jesus burger waiting on triple meat Jesus burger. They said they changed their mind in the drive-thru. They said, you know what? Better make it a triple. The kind of day I had, better make it a triple. What's that? Soup of the day? That sounds nice. I'll have that. 7 to 5. Give me 7 to 5. All right. They coming with it because we're coming for it. All right. We've got Gum Gum Giant. We've got Thunder Bagua. We've got Usohachi Miso Horny X2. All right. Count them. 2 Usohachis, Miso Hornies. We just need to keep our attackers alive. Okay. So right here. Yeah. Give me Thunder Bagua and ramp me up. No, what? For real? We did that? Okay. Okay. Why? Oh. Oh, okay. We did that because we don't know what they're going to do with this 10 Dawn. Yeah, let's be real. We don't know what they're going to do with this 10 Dawn. We did have, if they, and we really, but here's the thing. If all they did was get rid of that, if they didn't have a big teach and they just got rid of that, then we would have been okay either way, right? Because, okay, cool. We got out of this attack with a Thunder Bagua. We ramped a Dawn, right? Now we don't have any Dawn left, but we still had 2 and 4 in counter. So that means you would have to, this can go to 10, which means you would have to invest 6 Dawn into one of these. And if you invest 6 Dawn here, and then you got 4 Dawn to work with, I'm not worried about that because then I'm going to do that here. So we probably should have Thunder Bagua instead. Yeah. That's fine. Little gut reaction. Marshall D teaches out. Lucky for us. The same way we used to beat them with Purple Luffy playing Noro, Slow Beam, whatever. We beat them like this now. This is the new beat off, okay? They do have 2 cards in hand. So they can go up to 9. They're representing a potential of a 9K swing, right? We got some swings, though. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Turn that sideways. Turn those 2 sideways, whatever. 7 there. Do they take? They do not take. Okay. We won the game. Yeah, because 5, and then we get another 7. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow, that was crazy. I like the way that worked out. So they had that. That was going to cost them 2 cards. And then we hadn't used our ability yet. Oh, yeah. And that's the dangers of black holing early and often. I mean, it's a deal you make. It's a deal with the devil that you make, right? I'm going to black hole them, but I'm not going to have cards in the back end. Yeah. I just feel like great performance on our end. No $1 billion Luffy, no problem. Let's keep it moving. Now we find ourselves against a Swaley. When I'm telling you, I'm not trying to make this easy for myself. I'm trying to find the leaders that are gonna bust us up, and also find meta. I wanna play against what we're gonna play against, right? In LCQ. So anyhow, we choose to go second against Swaley because we don't want them getting their Luffy into everything combo. But this is a leader that we do sweat. This is a leader that we're worried about. If I'm Rayleigh and I come across a green purple Luffy, I'm happy to be here. However, you know, in the post ban list conversation video, you saw me in Ray hanging out, and it was me, Ray, to Bomb Diggity, etc. And we went 1-1. We actually need to finish that rubber match, if you will. But yeah, You know, Green Purple Luffy, his Green Purple Luffy was able to beat my Rayleigh, and my Rayleigh was able to beat him off back, right? But typically, I would still like to say that this is a heavily favored Silver's Rayleigh matchup for no other reason than them having access to como se dice, the Mulgun, which eliminates one of our biggest threats, or our biggest threats. Actually, our biggest threats are Pudding and Finisher Luffy, and Mulgun takes care of both of them. We're gonna go ahead and grab a Frankie. Um, I say yeah, play out the Frankie, swing 5 at his ass. There we go, and there we go. And the reason why the board state right now is really important because we're gonna have twos to swing in their twos, right? We got Frankie to swing in their Sanji, and then we also have our leader. So it's gonna kind of turn into whoever turns these cards sideways first is gonna take the L. Now we are more than content to continue to develop and swing into everything, swing into their face, right? That's what we're very happy about doing. Another thing we got to worry about though is we have got to be cognizant of not going of our life. We cannot go down to zero. We go down to zero, they're going to they're flashing two Moguns. Two Moguns. I have to understand that whatever comes after that, or whatever I play, is going to face that type of adversity. Now, I get that they're flashing them. I get that they're flexing. I'm the guy that made the song, Flash and Flex. But I think we grab a giant. Yeah. I really wanted a 2K. But I think in this one, you know, don't threaten me with a good time. Don't threaten me with a good time at all. I'm gonna do my thing. I'm gonna do the damn thing. So anyhow, what do we got here? We're gonna play out Loof. Okay, move it up, down, left, right. Oh, switch it up like Nintendo. Backside into Fakey. We're gonna attach some Dawn here. Swing there, get rid of that. Swing there, bust him up a little bit. Okay, put a little cost too. And it's unfortunate that I'm not able to swing twice. But I mean, they have so many cards in hand at this point. There's no way in hell they were gonna take any damage that they don't want to take. Okay. They reveal a Conqueror's Hockey. That is the number one defensive maneuver right there. That is I think I got that right here actually. Or did I only have one of those? Supreme Hockey. Observation Hockey. Shit. I hope I got 4 Conquerors Hockey. God bless. Anyways, what they got for me? Again, flashing it again. Are you going to use it, though? Are you going to use it, though? I'm going to give you that because that is a great card to hold on to. And it keeps you from being able to attack my face, which is kind of what I don't want right now. I don't want the attacks to the face. No hits in the face. I'm going to have to let that go. No way in hell we're letting that rip. So they have a 6K body. To me, there's nothing else in this whole world to do than to Mulgun that Finisher Luffy. You've got to Mulgun that Finisher Luffy. If you've been watching 3-piece TCG for any amount of time, you've got to Mulgun the Finisher Luffy. It looks like, got to take it. Yeah, we take that hit. That's tough. That's tough. We don't want to go down 2, and we don't want to use our thingamabob right there. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they think they can ride the lightning. They want to ride the lightning. Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm gonna put you in a position where you can get rid of one, but you can't get rid of both. How about them apples? Give me a Go and Mary. Play a Go and Mary out, please God. We can't go down to 0, so we can't use Luffy's ability. That can't happen. They give us a Sanji to take care of that one. Okay, Conqueror's Hockey is going to allow. Man, okay. Everybody's -1. 6-3. No card action. I probably should have put a little more mustard on that one. I like a magic number, right? Son of a bitch. Yeah. If I would have put 7, maybe. But we got him down to low cards. But damn, If I would have put him down to 7, maybe. Now they got rid of one of the To Never Doubt, that is power. Flashing those mulguns again. And they could mulgun twice right now. That's what's crazy. They could mulgun both of these right now. I give them that, which is pretty wild on my end, but I really don't want to go down and dawn right now. The way I see it, if I can survive this, we can push for game. Rayleigh is not known for his blockers. As a matter of fact, I don't think I play one blocker. I don't even think I play a blocker in Rayleigh. I don't think I play one. So the blockers are the field, because if you don't deal with the field, you die. Now they only have 5 cards. They only have 5 cards. That is a big deal. That is a big old deal. Okay, so Boa Hancock. Now Boa Hancock gives us a false sense of security because we think, okay, they did a search. They committed that Dawn to a search. Yeah, not one Luffy, not one OP12 Luffy this game. But it's a false sense of security because that Boa Hancock can immediately be trashed the same round it's played. They don't have to wait to get value out of an attack. If they really want to, boom, they can do that right there. They can do that right there. If they swing 8, I think I'm taking this. Absolutely. Yeah, take this. Okay. We want to bait them into finishing us off. That's what we want. We want them to think that they can finish us right meow. I'm a little upset that I used the. I'm a little upset that I had to use the 9 sword aura. However, I will not be upset when I have 7 Dawn to work with to finish him off next turn. King Kong Gatling, that ain't gonna help you much. Actually, that does help a bit if that's what you want to do. But yeah, they're gonna load up with that Boa Hancock, I imagine. I don't know what just happened. Okay, I gotta give them that. Okay, I was gonna say y'all gotta give me something out of life. Okay, 10. I think this might be a terribly played match on their part. Yeah, terribly played. Terribly played. Um, and we're all learning, right? We're all learning. It's no hate, no tea, no shade. But you got to understand that they gave me so much value out of. Well, how much value did I get? I swung twice with this thing. Is that what they were thinking? I remember being in a weird position when I played Ray with my Swaley. But yeah. Yeah, I think that was they spent cards to keep cards alive that you're supposed to let go. I think it was even they even saved Nami at one point. They saved the Sanji. You're not supposed to do this. You're not supposed to do this. No way, Jose. When I swing 6 to 3, okay, you want to save it once. That's kind of okay, but you got rid of 2 more cards. No, you're not supposed to go down to 4 cards saving Sanji. Sanji, you're supposed to kind of take the first hit and just be like, I'm happy to be here. Cool. I already got you down to this. I'm going to swing big city swings. And they went from, in this turn right here, they went from 7 to 4 cards. They could have gone from 7 to 8 to 9 cards. Now, 2 of those were not going to be counter, and neither was the this King Kong Gatling. That wasn't going to be counter either. But yeah, and that's why I just don't like King Kong. Divine Departure, get it out of here. King Kong Gatling, get it out of here. We don't need these in Swaley. But learn how to play Swaley. You got to watch your boy. 3-piece TCG. I need to make a Swaley playlist, but yeah, go check out my Swaley. Let's keep it moving. Gang, so how Ro can Zoro? All right, now this is definitely going to be a matchup we got to be versed in. Show. We choose to go second. We're not trying to have no Kuina action happening. We get to search into a search into a search. I was going to say that going Mary draws us 1 card. Yes, please give me. I'm telling you, I need that card. 2 of my 3 are represented. I need that card. Oh, I gotta have it. and we're gonna be able to do another big city search. So we've already gone through the top what 8 cards of our deck already. So yeah, we've gone through the top 8. Now 9. We've seen our ninth card. We're seeing a lot of cards. You see a lot of cards really fast with this deck. Swinging 2 into 0. They don't want to give up Tootsie Roll. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Give me another search. I got a lot of 2Ks. I would like to get a Zoro. That way we could set up. No, dude. Nah, we could set up a Luffy Taro. Anyways, we're gonna swing 7 into 5, and we like that action. Oh, we like it. 8 to 2. Yeah, that's hardly knew ya. 8 to 5. Gonna take another 2K. We got all the 2Ks. We got no Zoro. There's no Luffy Taro we were talking about. We immediately get rid of that when they searched out a Tashigi, so we can expect our Sanji pudding to, move sideways. Now, yeah, we're right back to it. Okay, give me some costs. I probably should do that first, but that's not going to matter because Tashigi does it to original costs. If Tashigi didn't do it to original cost 6 and instead did it to like cost 6, this deck would have an immediate, much better time into Zoro. Immediately, like it wouldn't even matter. But it's original cost, which is that's why that card's great. That's why that card should be an SR, a rare for vanilla stat line, and quite the ability, an ability that is how do you say, relevant beyond its time. That's great. Now, because we got the Tony Chopper out there, we were able to do things sooner, or excuse me, we were able to protect it for free. Really like that. We got that off of live. Yeah. We're thinking. We're big city thinking. I think we can just go for rounds of 7s. Definitely don't want to go down to 0. All right. No. Swinging 7 at him again. Swing 7 at him again. We got to leave 2 up because we know that they might Horny Jones us. Now, if they play Horny Jones at this point, they're literally doing the job for us. I mean, but they don't. Looks like it's going to be a Dracula Mohawk. If they develop one pivotal card in here, I would be extremely happy. Did they get rid of a Cavendish? When did they get rid of a Cavendish? Oh, whatever. Okay, so we give him that. We just got to keep this card alive. That's all we got to do is keep our finisher Luffy alive. Oh, you thirst. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and take that. And let me tell you what you're not going to have. You're not going to have all of the answers in your hand right now. Okay, so we are back to, what was that? I think that was 8. Yeah, I think we're at 8 or 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dawn. Okay, so here 9 into 3, 6, 8 cards. 7 gives me 2. 7 gives me 2. And then if I wanted to just go the world twice, like 9 would force them to have 3. So, and they only got 1 life. We've got to win this. This is it. We've got to be able to win this. So I'm really thinking about it. I give 9 up front. 9 up front. How many cards are you gonna give me? Okay, you gave me all that. Now here, I think right now, me today, I think I go 7. And the reason I go 7 is because you got to give me 2 cards, right? And then I can go 8, 9, 10, 11 twice, okay? And what you're not going to have after giving me 2 cards is 2, 4, 6. Because even if you do have 2, 4, 6. Yeah, even if you do have 2, 4, 6, it doesn't matter. And then I restand and I do it again. Oh shit, are we really that close? Because they could really win. Okay. Let's go. Am I math hard? Is my math off? Anyways. All right, so we give them that just in case, right? We're going to do 9. See what they give us. Okay. 9. cost 3 cards. 7, 9, blah. 7, 9, blah. So let's see if they got the perfect hand. Yowza. Gyoza. They don't have the perfect hand. Did they give us GG's back? Opponent disconnects. Opponent disconnects. Paradise Waterfall would have been great. But see, here's the thing is they thought they had it. They thought they could get it. They thought they could get it. Swinging 10 into 7 here is crazy. Crazy pants. Crazy pants the episode. Crazy pants the series. But we're able to do our thing. No Hell's Judgment in that matchup. But just the demon aura. We had that demon aura, dog. Anyways, let's keep moving. Oh, right. I feel 5 pounds lighter. Anyhow, we find ourselves against a Blurple Burp the Baby Luffy, okay? Now, it looks like they chose to go first, and we're forced to go second. Y'all know how we feel about having to go second. I do like to go first into this matchup just to, like, bust them up early, but, you know, it is what it is. Now, they're going to swing 6 to 5. We can take. Yeah. Is that a ramp? Oh, Ramsky Doodles? Absolutely. Yes, please. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this and that and then play that out. That doesn't give us anything quite yet. But that is going to be a free swing into Zoro Joro, which will ramp us a Dawn and enable us to continue our pressure on the opponent, okay? 6 to 6, give them that. Yeah, we ain't tripping. 7 to 6, we could take. Okay, cool. We get another finisher, Luffy. Yo. Okay, so now we're definitely gonna play this out. Okay, cool. Move it up, down, left, right. Switching up like let's see how thirsty they are. They're not that damn thirsty. Okay, perfect. We can do 6 there. Okay, good. 7. Yes. No, do 7. Do 7 and then 2 8s. 7 and 2 8s because they got no Dawn active sexually, and we've got 6K encounter. Oh yeah, are we jumping out the building with it? Oh yeah, they got 8 cards, and they're done. They're done. What were they at? Did they not have 7 yet? They had to have 7, right? They were at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Yeah. How did that not work for them? How did that not work out for them? They were going first. They went from 5 to 6, from 6 to 7. Yeah. So going first might not be the move. Maybe going second against them is the move because it puts them in that precarious position where they got to survive for at least one more turn. Now they had quite the list here. They're going to play some kids out. I'm sure they're going to do a lot of great things. But yeah, we were in that ass. Anyways, let's keep it moving. All right, gang. When I tell you I'm leaving no stone unturned, I am looking forward. Okay, we don't know who we're gonna run into, and I can tell you right now, there was one scumbag IRL Vegapunk player that tried to slow play everybody, and that happened when Vegapunk came out around. And then it also happened at a treasure cup back when store treasure cups were going on. I don't know, man. Some white guy, I can't remember him. God, I definitely don't remember his name. But then months later in December 7th, there was a regional out in Dallas, and I'm sitting next to the guy I'm sitting next to the guy, and he tries to slow play again. So just like he tried to slow play the opponent, like it wasn't clear whether the tournament had started yet or not. I say the round had started yet or not. And everybody was like, it's already like a couple minutes in. Let's just go. I kid you not. I'm 2 turns into my match. I look to my right, and he's still just like, I don't know if we should start. And I just go ahead and say, hey, everybody else is playing, you guys can play. And my guy was playing a Purple Luffy against his Vegapunk. Get all the way down to it, slow play McGee, and what do you know? The purple Luffy pulls it off in the end, and homeboy is so salt and mad, and it's like, dude, you're a fucking scumbag. So if you're watching this and you're from the what area? Woodlands, the Woodlands area, and you're that Vegapunk, you're a fucking scumbag, and you know it. Anyways, let's go. Okay, so we play out one. We search a pudding. Very happy about that. Very happy about that. Okay, cool. Give a little 5 of 5. Yeah, I get. Oh no, they do got triggers in this one. They do got triggers in this one. Yeah, 7 of 5. Cool. Nice. Pass it back. Okay. So we're going first. Next turn, we're gonna be able to play Sanji's pudding. Sanji and pudding. It's definitely Sanji's pudding. You know what I'm talking about. They have less life, so that character cannot be KO'd. Right? Cool. Everybody got that established? Great. Let's go ahead, move it up, down, left, right, O. Switch it up like some Nintendo. I don't even think we get value for the chopper, but we do get a blocker in it, right? I'm going to go ahead and not get any value out of Going Merry. We get him down to 0 life, and we're looking to continue to rush. Here, we could go ahead and take one. Shit. No, we got to get rid of Chopper. We got to get rid of Chopper. Yeah. We should have got rid of Chopper. We get no value now. We get no value. We can't do our ability. We can't do shit. Now, I guess it's not the worst thing at this juncture. It's not the worst thing. Because no, it is the worst thing. It is the worst thing. They've got multiple 6K bodies. They got 2 6Ks, 2 5Ks. The only break we're getting is a leader that can't swing. We take there. What do we grab? Another Sanji pudding. I mean, this one is looking like we're about to get cooked. About to get rushed down by Vegapunk. Yeesh. This is tough, gang. Okay. We do got Hell's Judgment. We get rid of Tony Chopper. Ooh. Wee. We give them the Gum Giant. Okay. That gets us some counter. And we live to fight another day. It's looking crazy, dude. It's looking a little cray-cray. On one hand, we decided to go. I was gonna say we could go wide. We could just play the Sanji pudding. But it's looking like we're going wide, and I can tell you right now, I really hope we're not doing anything with any of our Don. I really hope we're just swinging at board or face, whatever. Now we do get to protect this pudding this time. That's good. We need to get rid of some of these 5K bodies. They don't get rid of that 5K body. F us in the A. They have more life than us, so we could KO their como se dices? I don't even know. Their atlases. We could do that. Anyways, 7 to 6. We got 2K for that. Matter of fact, I should have Hell's Judgment off the rip, but that's another story. I'm no storyteller. We decided to go ahead and do that right there. Okay, cool. And all I need to do now, really, is protect my Monk of the Loof. I don't think they have any rushes. I don't think they have any rush cards that we really should be concerned about. Okay. What does that do? Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Play up to 1 cost 5 or lower scientist type character other than Vegapunk. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. And if your opponent has 2 characters or less, discard 1 card. So you get to play? Did I hear play? That's crazy. So will they get to play? Of course they get to play. And that's a 5 for 6K body. Wowza. What was the effect on that one? If you have 2 or less life, summon a 4 cost or below character with the egghead from your trash. Okay. So not somebody we want to swing into unless we want some more smoke out of this guy. 7 to 5. Okay. We can do. Boy, we need to leave some Dawn up. I'll tell you what. We don't got any more of our, yeah. We could be going for threats, but we're not. Now, we could play out another secret Luffy, it looks like, and then do our thug Dizzle. Uh we play that out for cheap. Okay, okay. Now we got a blocker. We essentially got 2 life. We've got 2 events. I like our odds. No, I don't like our odds, but I like our chances. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Now we can start swinging some 7s. We decide to swing 6. They got a 0 blocker anyways. I think we should have definitely swung a 7 there. What exactly are we doing? Yeah, we should have definitely swung a 7 there, gang. Should have definitely swung a 7. What is that about? We take that hit. Okay. Big 2K, by the way. Big 2K. 2K and Sam. If I block this, they've got 7 Dawn to swing 12. I can go to 10 and then 13. So if I block this, they think, oh, they ain't got nothing in their hand. And they're right. I don't have any counter in my hand. So they swing 12 here. We win the game. That's what I'm thinking. We gotta do our observation honky. Okay? Observe. Block there. You can't swing with your leader, right? So we're good on that front. If we make it out of this round, we win the game. They do that. I give them that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They thought they had it. Now, that would have been at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going to 8. That would have been a whole heap of trouble for them. Now, had I known they had Ace, Ace is the place of the friendly hardware, folks, I would have said, maybe I would have said to use this card. You see what I'm saying? Go up to 9. And then they play 5 plus 7. Or 7 plus 1 is 8. And then I'm still big city comfy. I'm big comfy. Maybe that was the way to do it. What I was worried about was them playing out a shit ton of blockers. That's what I was worried about. Because had they... I frankly don't know what they got. I don't know what they got. Had they played out another blocker, though, plus some events, I would have needed this to get out of there. But I think it's safe to assume that a 5 rusher is going to be an 8 or a 7. So 7 and then 8 and then that. So maybe I need to keep that logged in the noggin and know that 6 can go to 9. Yeah, maybe that's good enough. Okay, we like it. Crazy matchup. Let's keep it moving. We got that one. Yeah, the Zoro. Okay, we got that one right there. Now we're going up against a Yoopy Doopy Loopy. Okay, and we're going first. We get to search. We could search out, Luffy Taro. We're just ready to spread that butter. Spread them cheeks, really, and get it in. We could play that out. That's a free swing into a Zoro Joro if they have to develop a little slower than they would like. I know they want to see a Bond Clay on curb. Yeah, they got the Bond Clay. Play that out. Might as well grab a Gum Giant. We already got 2 finishers. Let me see that search. Okay, just 1. 2 Gum Giants. So we've officially seen all of our finisher Luffys that we're going to see for the rest of the game. Now, this is going to ramp us, which is great. And then we're just going to put a little more pressure on them. They give me a 2K, so I'm okay with just swinging 6 at them at that point. There's no reason to put... Once they give you a 2K, even if it was just a poor decision, that's fine. Once they give you a 2K, just start swinging even at them. There's no, you're officially in bonus time, right? So we get that out, move it up, down, left, right, switching it up like Nintendo. Backside into fakie. We can swing 6 there. Now they got some Dawn up. So I'm like, all right, let me go ahead and play out a little chop. And let's do this. We'll swing 7 twice. Yo, are you kidding me? Are we doing it again? Is it happening again? I don't think we can keep getting away with this. They're going to 9. They're going to 10. They're at 10. Yowza. Yeah, we all just took a dump. My man said, goodbye. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna search out something. Anything, help me. 2K. All right, cool. We can go ahead, and what we can't do, because they didn't attack, is we can't use Chopper. We can't use Chopper, or excuse me, we can't use our leader's ability because of Chopper. Okay, we got a 2K out of their hands. Should have swung just to skill check them. But okay, if we can keep this Luffy around, maybe we're good to go. Maybe we... You big, me small. Yo. 2 Mihawks back to back. Back to back to back to back to you. Gracia. I'm going to go ahead and give them all 14 to the face. We'll see if we can get him out of here. We cannot get him out of here. They don't have anything for the Bond plays to mimic. That's kind of good for us. We got them down to 5 cards. We're doing the best we can. They get a Red Rock. That's no concern to us. What I'm mainly concerned with them doing now is well, I mean, we've got a 9 aura. We've got a demonic aura. What are they going to give us? That's my question. They leave all 10 up. Yo. I should probably just swing 15 again. I probably should have just swung 15 again. Let me tell you why. There's no way in God's green earth that I was going to make it out of here. Yeah. I mean, I'm getting all my events in a row. But, yo, that's not enough. That's not enough. Now, I mean, I guess I'm thinking that if... You remember I always talk to you guys about it. There's this curve. Once you hit the top of that, boo, right now, we're in their world. We're in their world. We just developed, and we gave them 2 big city swings with Luffy Taro, thanks to with their Bond plays. If we make it out of this round, it'll be a miracle. I think I should have went ahead and did my thing. I think I really should have went ahead. They just revealed a Gear 2, which means, you know, they didn't have all the Gear 2s. We can give them a demonic aura? I don't know. We can't take these hits. Yeah, okay, we get another demonic aura. We give them those 2, okay. We can't take that. Yeah, we gotta give up a giant now. Yeah. Just take that. We really don't want to take shit from him. Wowza. Yeah, 5 Dawn active plus a block. Yo. I'm going to be really interested to see. Now, we know that they grabbed 1 Gear 2. So if we take away 1 Gear 2, I wonder what would have happened if we swung another 15 at them. Even if they had all 10 Dawn up. Even if. Yeah, right now, we're not doing shit here. They're just countering out. God bless. Yeah, we're just trying to... what are we trying to do here? What are we even doing here? What is box happening? Give me the Gear 2. Give me the Gum Gum Giant. Wow. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of hard to tell what their hand was, but I can tell you right now, the writing is on the wall, and it does not support our calls. We're able to counter out quite a bit. Yeah. Dunsky dudes. Okay. They would have gone to 10. Let's say they would have gone to 10, 14 right there, and then any 2K would have been 16. And that would have been the game. That would have been the game time. We saw when they drew that. Yeah, that would have been it, dog. Oh boy, that would have been it. Um, I gotta say, these back to back, removing both of our threats was huge. And let me tell you something, gang. You guys know me. My predictions are they're typically conservative. Conservative. I mean, you don't believe me? Go look at the ban list predictions. My ban list was basically centered only around this leader. Uh, and what they should do to other things. But I didn't think a lot of things should be banned, and I just thought the leader needed to be adjusted. And guess what? The leader didn't get banned. The cards didn't get banned. The leader got adjusted. The cards got adjusted. Like, you get what I'm saying? They just were kept away from each other. So I'm citing that as my nearest ban for everybody, or predictions, if you will. My predictions are conservative, but they're pretty accurate. They're highly accurate. I feel like we're gonna have we are having some regionals. I think today or on the 6th or something. But we're having some regionals before the LCQ. I predict that any topping Luffy lists, they're either gonna be running my Dofi package. That's cool, whatever. But expect to see 2 to 3 Mihawks in people's builds. At least 2 to 3 Mihawks in people's builds. I don't know about this. This is cool too, I guess. This is actually pretty dope. But expect to see 2 to 3 Mihawks. That's kind of what I'm expecting. Because after playing this, this gets rid of this no matter how much we beef it up. This gets rid of our secret Luffy no matter how much we beef it up. This gets rid of so many targets. So many targets. There's actually very few 8 cost bodies that are floating around these days. Very few impactful 8 cost bodies. Only thing I can think about is Walk It Out. Off the top of my head, Walk It Out. Maybe that card, I guess. But, yeah. Because, I mean, they could bottom deck a Luffy Taro. I mean, just about anything. This is the mid-game killer. This is the mid-game development killer. And they're getting access to it early. Now, remember what I told y'all. I told y'all that somebody kept saying, oh, well, it doesn't matter if you play promo. I'm going to Red Rocket. I'm Nami and I'm going to Red Rocket. Let me catch you up to speed, Junior. If I ramp and I'm 2 to 3 Dawn ahead of you and you Red Rock my big and you spent your whole 6 Dawn turn Red Rocking something I developed for 9 or 10 Dawn and I already have a board, that's all you did, it doesn't matter because I'm just going to develop again, and it's going to be another turn where you did nothing. And that's why Nami's where Nami's at now. And you're probably right there with her because you argue with me in the comments and you try to make me sound like I don't know what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm talking about. And I'm nice about it. I'm not even telling you you don't know what you're talking about. I'm just saying, hey, yo, I think this will work. You're telling me I'm a dunce? Okay. I'm wearing the dunce cap. But the true power is in removal, and the true power in this with this leader, one of the true powers. I still think it's a very powerful leader. Is the fact that we're ramping to 9 to play a 9 cost card that establishes a 9k body and removes a 7 cost body. Shit, I might need to sleeve that shit up today, Jack. I might just need to sleeve that shit up today. And it's playable off of this. Oh, Barbarella. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be rough. Anyways, that's my thoughts. 2 to 3 copies of Mihawk and winning lists or top placing lists for Looply. I really do still like my what's it called? My Dofi package. But hot dog, this gets rid of some shit. Even the law. The law 7 for 9. The law that's 7 for 9. Get it right the hell out of here. We gotta think about this. All right, gang. So we're going up against a Shanks daddy. All right. Now we're already getting into it. Go ahead and search. Yeah, give me a Luffy Taro. There we go. We're going first, so we like to go Luffy Taro just because. Now, if we, Shanks, I know they got some new toys, but if we go wide, we mess them up, we know what we can do, right? We know what we can do. We're going to be consistent. So long as they don't set up there early what is it? Hongo Jerry's and Jumbo Mambos, whatever. You know what I mean? We'll be all right. We take our first hit. We're just trying to put on that brush. Oh yeah, we get that pudding out there. No ability because we want to be able to Luffy Taro into whatever we grab next. I really hope we take a hit and we grab something good. Please, God, have mercy. I really want something to grab off of this one. Really needs it. 7, take it. Zoro. Take it. Just take it. There we go. Hongo Jerry. Live and in effect. Part of me wants to just get rid of Hongo Jerry now. Like, turn that motherfucker sideways and swing it into his BA. We could grab a 2K. Oh, we grab a finisher Luffy. We got a great looking hand right now. Let me say we got a great looking hand right now. 6 into 3. Get rid of that. That's a no-brainer. 8 into 5. Okay. Now, we don't like that they have the Hongo Jerry. I really don't like that at all, actually. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks too. All these things suck. Suck. But I mean, what was I gonna do? Not develop last turn, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was worth it. Maybe it's Maybelline. We can going merry. We could Luffy Taro into something else, but we ain't got it. So why don't we swing? There we go. There we go. Now we got some big city developments here. Why don't we swing 3 to 3? Yeah. See what they give us. We could even give another 3 to 3. And then have 1 Don active sexually. Well, we're going to go there. Okay, cool. 7 to 5. No card action. Tough acting to Nactin. Now, again, our list is doing what it does every time. And I'm really happy with the consistency. What's taking place is they got that. Yo, that's it. That's the break that they needed. That's the break they needed. That was the break they needed. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Now, I saved that card. Probably wouldn't have saved that card if I had other cards to save. Let that card go. Yeah. We are. Oh, they're going for it. Okay, that's fine with us. Still nothing to play, unfortunately. We can get that out there, yeah. We're at 7, yeah. We can get that out there. Move it up, down, left, right, switching to Nintendo. And we're just kind of pressed. We're kind of big city pressed. We can swing 6 to face, 6 to face, and 7 to face. And we just got to rush him out the building. We just got to jump him out the building. What was really tough is getting rid of our Monk of the Loof. That's what was tough. Yeah, because we could have defended it against even the almighty Shanks. We could have absolutely defended our Luffy. Maybe getting rid of Hongo Jerry was the move. Now we've got to do a Gum Gum Giant here. Oh, we're going to do Hell's Judgment? Yeah, I guess. I don't know about that one. I think we needed more cards. Yeah, I think we needed more cards. Well, let's see. Let's see if that would have made a difference. There's no way in hell that made a difference, right? So if we would have done that, we would have, because before that we had what? We had 3 up. So we would have went there, got rid of that, and we would have had 2 cards, 2 more cards. Now eventually we get these 2 more cards, right? We'll just give him a 2K. What are these other 2 cards we're about to get? 10. Okay, so we would have had 3 Dawn. Okay. We would have got out of that attack. Would have given him a 2K for that attack. We would have gone to 10, 14, 16, 17, and possibly 18. That's hard to say. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. I think that was one of the few occurrences that a. Oh no 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 no. No, because if we wouldn't have if we didn't do the whatchamacallit, if we didn't do whatever the fuck, then it would have been 20 instead of it would have been 20 instead of 17. Yeah, no. We would have been cooked if we didn't use that. It wouldn't have even been close. So we just need a more dawn up. We just need a more dawn up in that situation. Yeah, but I really think it came down to that trigger. Really think it came down to that trigger. Let's take the next one. All right, gang. I don't always do the rematches, but I was really trying to find a Shanks because I'm like, hey, yo, like, is it really like that? I mean, and I did forget. I did flat out forget that I believe the real reason I lost that match was because of the trigger. Right now, watching it back, I lost because of that trigger. I was thinking that I lost because they established Hongo Jerry. And so now I'm like, okay, they've established Hongo Jerry. Worst case scenario all over again. Give me Luffy Taro. This time I got Luffy Taro and the Sanji pudding. I mean, I did what I did. What bothered me about that loss is I did what I do all the time, and it didn't work out for me. You see what I'm saying? And so that kind of rubs me the wrong way. I'm like, hey, yo, do I just have a flat out losing matchup? But of course, you know, now looking back, I realize they got lucky. So we're gonna do that. We draw some cards. Cool. Let's do 6 into 5. If they block with Lucky Brew, that's fine. They get rid of a 6K body, not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and swing 7. There's no reason to faint like I need one up. And they're gonna give me 2 cards. Did they use their leader's ability already? I guess. Anyways. They get rid of Zoro Joro. That's fine. We ain't got nothing to play off of our Luffy Taro. That's tough. Man, next set there's gonna be quite the amount of cards to play. Well, no, because a lot of them are green. Anyways, we get our finisher Luffy out there, and they didn't swing, so we didn't get rid of Tony Chopper. That sucks. Okay, 7, and give me another 7. No leader ability. I don't know, man. We were driving out all the way to fucking Katy, Texas to get, like, you know, for birthdays and stuff like that. So yeah, I didn't check. sometimes I'm looking back and I'm just presented with the problem and I solve it. Okay, a little peculiar list. Well, hey, look, man, they got Hongo Jerry established. You know, we'll see what they do with it. Now we got a chopper. They're gonna have to swing eventually. Damn, 7K body. That's rough. Everybody's a 7K body these days. Give him chopper, please, God, now. Thank you. You're not gonna use your Hongo Jerry to squeeze my fingers and smile for me? Are you having a stroke? I mean, the amount of things we can do now, yeah, we could play out another one. We'll have plenty of Dawn to survive. Yeah. I mean, we can swing 7 till the cows come home. GG? Yeah, I imagine. 1K encounter, 1 blocker, no K and fucking. So this was gonna be a what do we got? We got 4, 5, 6. So I could swing 7 here, see what they do with that action. If they use their ability on that, that's fine. I could swing a 7 here, and then they would have to counter out. Okay, now I'm gonna swing 7 twice. Okay, nothing. 7 twice or 8 twice, and nothing. So yeah, I don't know. That was peculiar. I don't think they played their best, unfortunately. But that's fine. We're all here to learn. Shanks. I do think that Shanks is going to be an issue for Green Purple Luffy. How well Shanks goes into the rest of the format will dictate how many Shanks that may show up. Again, I think that Shanks is going to be somebody to watch, and right, wrong, or indifferent, this next this next crop of regionals before LCQ is going to shape the LCQ meta. It's going to be based on that. There's no way that if a Shanks were to win, let's just say a Shanks sees everything they need to see and everything, and the Shanks wins. Okay, even if they're not supposed to, you can take Shanks out of it. If any leader wins, if it's another limb, for example, Lim was a perfect example. Green Purple Lim won. If Lim wins one of these regionals, it is going to shape LCQ. Believe it. Believe it. Now that's Lim. That's a very offshoot, off meta pick. But if somebody who's like fringe meta like Shanks wins, even if their list was fucking ass, like I mean not their deck list, but I mean their opponents were ass all the way up to the end, they played nothing but exactly who they needed to see. It's going to be hard to herd the masses and tell them, hey, yo, guys, don't get hype on this. This guy played nothing but who does Shanks really win against? Nothing but Blackbeard. It played nothing but Blackbeard all the way through. It just kept dropping Rush Shanks, and that was it. Like, it went second every time. And don't get hype on it, gangs. Calm down. Yeah. Be expecting that. So, anyways, this is a bit of a tough one, and we got to be ready for it if you're a Green Purple Luffy player. All right, speaking of leaders, you gotta know what to do with. You gotta expect it's Piss Kid. This kid is pissed off. Did not get to go to Chuck E. Cheese, even though they made straight B's, okay, on the report card. So we're gonna go ahead and search into a Going Merry. We don't have anything we want right now, but we are going second. We do get the Zoro. Ask and ye shall receive. We Zoro out of life. Sanji Pudding top deck. Sanji Pudding again, please. I mean, I already got 2 events. We know we got 1 more giant floating around, but it ain't that good of a card. That's why I didn't get banned, right? No, I'm just looking at you guys. It's a great card. Didn't get banned because it's fair. Fair. Anyway, yeah, 7 for 9. That's another card that Homeboy will get rid of. We're going to go ahead and play out Sanji Pudding, and we're going to get all of our Dawn back. Big city search for Luffy Taro. Oh my God. The second I saw Nami, I said, give me Luffy Taro. Please, God. Take our top life. I don't care. We're going to swing 7. Boom. Okay. 4 life leader, down to 3, turn 4. We're also 4 life leader, down to 1. Fut the wuck. Going back to 4. Yowza. Give him Chopper. Just give him Chopper. Just don't even think about it. Thank you. Now we get to do a big city development. Oh, look at that. Big city development. This ain't a midtown maneuver. This ain't a small town shenanigan. It's a big city development. The sky is scraping. Sky is getting its knees scraped. It's doing the Peter Griffin. Anyways, give them +2 because they're not even going to be able to attack, right? We don't want them getting popped. We could play out another Pudding if we so desired, which is crazy pants. But we decided to go ahead. Let's search out a Finisher Luffy, yeah? Finisher Luffy? I was going to say Finisher Luffy or another Demonic Aura. Anyways, we're swinging 7s. I know my next 7 has got to come from my leader. Next 7's got to come from my leader. Reason being is I do not want to turn Sanji Pudding sideways and then have a 9K body looking at me when I decide to like just waste a swing with my leader. So we're going to go ahead and swing 7, 2 cards or a blocker, please. And if they turn that blocker sideways, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to Gamma Knife that blocker, bring it down to 5, and then we're going to swing at it again. No more swings from me. I have been satisfied. We got you down to 4 cards. It is what it is. Okay. So at this point in time, we're really a-okay with using a Gum Gum Giant to get out of some troublesome stuff. I would like to not get rid of the Gamma Knife if I don't have to. I'd like to not. We'll see. We let the Zoro go. I'm gonna take a 9. I don't want to get rid of Luffy either. We do need to get rid of these threats, though. We can't let them keep getting away with this. Who are we going to get rid of? Not a 2K. Surely not a 2K. We got rid of demonic aura. Okay. We're not thinking we need it for some time. We're about to ramp to the moon. We've got 2 gamma knives. Boy, I wish I would have known that when I got rid of demonic aura that I was going to see my second gamma knife. And were we playing the same game? It looks like we're playing the same game. The blame game. 7 again. Okay. Let's do another 7. See if they block. They don't block. Confounded. Let's do Luffy 2. If we do Luffy Taro. Okay, with 11. Now even the blocker has to give me something. Okay. Please, going marry somebody else. Don't forget to going marry somebody else. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's see what they got for us this time. So I think they're going to 10. Yeah, they're at 10 Dawn. They got 2 9K bodies, 1 to 2 life. We got to stay healthy in life. Okay. Okay. I'm seeing their vision. I don't like it, but I see it. No Dawn active. One of these guys is going to be a blocker. We got to give that. Okay, cool. We skated. I don't know if we make it another round, though. I don't know if we make it another round. GG's. GG's are exchanged, eh? Now, my thing right now is I got 7 out of 2 Dawn. Is that right? I got a searcher. I can't play the searcher. Wait, could we have played the searcher first? I think we should have played the searcher first. Hear me out. We should have played the searcher first because we had a 5 in however many chance to grab a demonic aura again. Which, by the way, we never even used Gamma Knife, did we? Yeah, Gamma Knife never even got used. That was tough. We could have demonic aura, just turned that sideways, swung for the world. But we're choosing to do this. Now, the thing is that they're going to have a tough time. They're going to have a tough time right now. Because, yes, they got 1 9K blocker. They got 2 cards in hand. 2 7s? We've got 7 swings coming at that ass. 7 again. Got to give me 2 cards. Okay. Give me... Yeah, okay. Give me 7 with my leader. Okay. Okay, I thought that was a blocker. 7 again. Yeah. Death by 7s. They said GG way early, but I didn't know. Death by 7s. Yeah, because we were going to have another... What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could have done 9 here. Or just swung, and they would have had to have it. But yeah, if we did 9 here, that would have taken 3 cards. That would have been the move. Because we could do 9 here. That takes 2, 4, and then whatever they have. And then we go 8, 9, 10. Twice. That was game. Big city GG's. Big city GG's. Let's see if I got time for one. All right, gang. I got into 3 of the 4. Dog. Yo. But man, that what is it? The November 23rd. Look at these tabs I got open for you guys. November, I think was it Tac Game? No, not that. Carta Magica, right? Check this out. Super trash. You ready? Register now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Trash. XP Network. What is going on? I created an account and everything. Hashtag no bueno. I don't know about that one, gang. Anyways, you guys are gonna be seeing this tomorrow, right? Yeah, you're gonna be seeing it tomorrow. So, anyways, but last but not least, we got ourselves some shaky bon. Okay. I can't tell you enough about this matchup. This matchup is what defines whether I, at this point, run a list, which is probably a little cuckoo, little cuckoo kachoo. Anyhow, so let's get into it though. I'm already ready to lose. I was like, hey, you know what? I gotta lose. I gotta lose for these guys real quick. So let me just walk you through a loss, okay? Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm not seeing what I want. Yeah, we want to see some sugars. We want to see some puddings. No pudding, but we got that one. Now this card, demonic aura, two of them. This takes away their ability. We like it. We love it. We want some more of it. Speaking of liking and loving and wanting more ofing, we've got 2 of our 4 puddings, of our 8 puddings. We've already seen 3 of our 8. So we know we've got 1. We got 3 puddings. My question is, are we concerned about a Luffy Taro? Do we believe in a Luffy Taro? That's the question. I am believing in the Luffy Taro, so I am going to play as if good things are going to happen. I keep telling everybody, play in anticipation of greatness. You may not see it in your hand, but you would. The top decks don't matter if you're not ready for them. Just like all good things in life, gang. All good things in life. If you run around life with a self-loathing, self-deprecating, that negative self-fulfilling prophecy, you could meet the one, you could come across the dream job, you could come across the house you're supposed to buy, whatever the case. Opportunity after opportunity could fall right in your place, but you're going to stay with that same partner you ain't supposed to be with. Because that's what you're doing to yourself. You're going to stay in the same place with the same people. You're not going to grow. You got to be ready for greatness, okay? You got to be prepared. And sometimes you got to play with faith. I always say, you do your best, God does the rest. Oh, it's getting biblical on this Sunday. We're going to swing 7 into... Yeah, get that out of here. We don't like that card at all. Get him out of here. Okay? They keep it alive. Oroge is back. Oroge is back. Go tell a friend. I'm going to play another one. That's right. That's right. All of the tea. All of it. All of them. We want all of them out there. What if I would have... Hang on. Did I have 6? What if I would have swung that into that? What if? Sometimes I just wonder what if. Sometimes I'm just wondering what if. Okay, so they get out a horny ass Jones. They turn the second one sideways. We ain't letting shit go, Jack. You're gonna have to pry these out of our cold green purple hands. Where they do get one. Okay, they get one. We've got him in quite the conundrum here. Quite the conundrum. I'm gonna swing 7 at that ass. They're gonna turn something sideways. That's a given. That's a Robin Givens. Okay. I'm going to do this. Move it up, down, left, right. Oh, move it up like Nintendo. Backside in the fakie. Get both of those sideways. Do I go for life? Do I go for game? Do we go for game? What do we go for, gang? What are the chances of them having another one of their 9 horny Jones? At this point, get rid of that blocker. We like that. We get rid of that blocker. Will they get rid of another blocker? Okay. And we pass. If they have a horny Jones and they turn our 2 Dawn sideways and they take a life, that helps us out. Okay. We can't let that happen. Obviously, we can't let that happen. We can gum giant that, draw into some more counter. We draw into another giant, even gooder. 4, 8K counter. Giants representing another 2 cards that will be pulled. They've got to... Okay, they freeze our Loof. They swing there. We could take... Okay, we're going to look to hang on for another round. You dirty dog. Guess what, though? Another one. Dead man's game for that ass! And we get all the Dawn. Oh, yeah. Let me tell you what you don't got. 9K encounter. Let me tell you what you don't got. I was going to swing it with Sanji Pudding. Now we're doing this one time for the one time, gang. Oh, yeah. Putting on that. Did they have everything they wanted? They did have another horny Jones. They had another horny ass Jones. What do you know? What do you know? They had another horny Jones, but they didn't want to do the work for us, and they didn't believe. They didn't believe. And I don't think they should have. If they would have played a horny ass Jones, well, I don't know if it was one of their two cards or not. We don't know. Right? Let's go back to their turn. They search out a 2K. So this is their board. This is what they're looking at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, so if they play out a horny Jones, and they get 2 Dawn back for the swing. 1, they would have to swing 6 into 7s. That wasn't going to do anything. And if you swung here, well, you could have attached 1 and got 1 back, I assume. But yeah, we just had the counter. We had the life. And we weren't giving up anything. Because after this one, I think this really changes how they want to play. Because they can play another horny Jones, take their last life, swing 6 to 6, right? And then swing 7 to 6 and 8 to 6. And they're not going to make it out. So that's how we did it, gang. I mean, yo, this is worth redigesting. Uno mas tiempo. I mean, you guys are free to, run it back, obviously. But we searched out all the puddings. We got 3 puddings out there. You know what I mean? That's big, tough city. We had some counter. They weren't able to get rid of things the way they wanted to. And they got rid of 1 of them. 7. Turning my shit sideways. Got to have the counter. We got them down low in cards. Looks like we're going to go ahead and do that back now. And we don't even use Luffy's ability. We turn this stuff sideways. We get the Nami 2 to 1. Okay. And I think it's crazy that right here, they actually, we got rid of their Eroge. They saved their Eroge earlier, I believe. And yeah, not going to let that happen. This is turn 5. I think this is a deck that wants to win by turn 5. Call me Nuck and Futz. Nuck if you futz, boy. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That was beautiful. That was a beaut. Now, did we go first or second? That's my next question. We're supposed to go first. So we chose to go first. All right, good deal. Good deal. With that, let's take it over to the gist of the list. Notable mention, Black Purple Luffy is a bit of a threat. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the game that I wanted. They wound up quitting, and I don't feel like doing another game when somebody's just gonna wind up like quitting. So anyways, but let's get over just the list. Hey, yo, big city hooping, all caps, no mispronunciations or misspells. Gang, I'm having a blast with this list. Watching it back got me even more encouraged, frankly. And I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I think that Luffy's going to be in a much gooder place than thought before. Did I already buy this ticket? Uh-oh. Woo, had to finish a little bit of a registration, I guess, on one of my shits. But anyways, they took my money. And I don't want it back. But yeah, I think that this list is performing very well, actually. Makes me feel better. Makes me feel gooder. I hate to say the one thing you don't want to run into right now is this Monk of the Loof with these Mohawks ready. You definitely don't want to get Mohawked. Yeah, that felt kind of rough. That felt abysmal, dare I say it. Everything else felt pretty good. The Hanky Panky con Senor Shanky felt a little tough. So I'd say tough match Shanks. Tough if they get their Mihawks. Tough Swaley. Swaley I don't know. That I think Swaley should still win this matchup. Um, Bonney's obviously tough. We were able to pull that one off, and I quit while I was ahead. Believe me. But I do believe it also. I know we beat Blackbeard, but I think we lose Lucci. I think I didn't find any Luccis, but I think we do lose against Lucci. We've got to do. We've got to do good. They got to do bad, kind of deal. Um, but outside of that, man. At the end of the day, look. What was it? It was the second highest represented in that last regional or championship in the East that we looked over. Um, 12 of them were burp the baby Luffy. The other 5 were green purple. So it's a little, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, right? And you got to pick a lane. You got to pick a struggle. And you got to roll with it. If you show up with a green purple Luffy to a 10 game tournament, I can't fault you for it. Really can't at this point. I don't feel like there's any clear winner. We've talked about this. Me and the Bomb Diggity, we've talked about this multiple times. There's no clear winner of like who you're supposed to pick. And isn't that supposed to be how it is, though? Isn't that how it's supposed to be? How it is. I think so. I think so. I think this one's going to be really about what's your favorite? What do you want to play for 10 rounds? What can you play for 10 rounds, right? Go out there and have a fucking blast. I just want, I've been saying this a lot, but I want everybody to remember this, myself included. These tournaments, they are a time capsule of the meta. They're a lot of fun, right? But that's exactly what they are. They're a lot of fun. We all know the cards and what they do by this point. At this point in time, especially if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, the way I educate myself, yourself, the way I make a fool out of myself for all of our entertainment and knowledge, it's all about joy and knowledge. If you've been watching my channel, especially if you're an OG, been watching my channel for the last year or so, or more, you know what you're doing right now. You know what you're doing. Now it's just about seeing your cards and seeing the right opponent. I don't think there's anybody in my Discord, any of my members that are sending me cockamamie lists that I'm just like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Even my guys who are playing off meta are aware they're playing off meta and they're doing it for a reason and they're looking to counter a certain deck. I'm reminded of Sensei Waluigi, Sensei for the FGC for sure. My guy playing Arlong, and just destroying Sakazuki, and absolutely, you see what I'm saying? Like, you start to recognize that off meta serves a purpose. Everything serves a purpose. 10-game tournament, you want to be right into everything. You want to be right into everything, right? So that's where we start to talk about meta. That's where we start to talk about what's the best, right? So I'm gonna have to do some exploration into Green Bonney, and I really want to know what makes it tick, and what makes it lose, and what does a fucking hour and a half of Green Bonney look like, play like, etc. I'm not gonna spend the money to do it. I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna buy $200 worth of Cavendishes when the card's gonna just go into hell as soon as LCQs are over. But they got people by the short and curlies right now. So what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? You want to play Zoro? You want to get Cavendishes yet? You got to pay up, buddy. Anyhow, but that's the list, and we're sticking to it for right now. If I did make any changes, I really like these cards. I really like these cards. Nice little suite. I like that this is searchable. Like that this is a blocker, right? Comes in handy when we need it. Sometimes I want to see this a little more often. Hell's Judgment, mind you, I didn't go up against a whole lot of Zoros. Hell's Judgment didn't come up too much. Thunder Bagua gives us 4K. That makes a lot of a difference. This one minuses 3 to 2. That makes a lot of difference. Can't decide between these two, frankly. Can't decide between these two. Is this needed? Did this come up once in all these games? Actually, no. This actually didn't come up once in all the games. That's a little cray when you think about it. Yeah. It's almost as if it's a counter to a card, right? It's a counter to walk it out. For those of you who don't know who I'm talking about when I say walk it out, I'm talking about my guy right here. It's a counter to this card. If we have our development, though, they don't feel like they can even play this card. You see what I'm saying? That's what happened. They had that card when they died. They had the card. I believe they did. They had the card and they didn't play it. Somebody had that kid and didn't play it. Somebody wasn't playing with that kid. And they don't play it. Maybe it was on the last one. Who knows? But anyways, so if that kind of makes this a win more card, unless they decide to just slam it down, and then yeah, we got it. So I don't like running one-ofs, but maybe that would be a one-of, and we just get another 2K, or we get another Luffy Taro, something. Yeah. Some things to smoke over, gang. Some things to smoke over. So do comment down below. Also, I know you probably saw the cards I was playing with. Oh, now it's up. If you're looking to get those cards that I was playing with, oh yeah, look at that Frosty Dawn. Oh, don't you want the whole leader with the Dawn 3-piece TCG? Gives you 25% off your entire order, gang. Oh yeah, big face coups. It's the big coups. The big coups. Oh yeah. Is that even still gonna be floating? All the music's coming from your boy. Written, produced, engineered, all that jazz. And if you want to become a 3-piece Navy gang member, all you gotta do is show up to the channel, click join. Do be smashing and finger popping, putting on that pressure. Oh, we were putting on pressure today. Or big city hooping for the whole shebang. Whole shebang. And hey, yo, we're doing gameplay now these days. You guys have seen me in my lives. I'm playing games with you. And of course, big city hooping. I love this one. I got to read it out. Look out, ladies. Longhorns coming through. And they want some games. The highest priority of gaming. Yeah, we've got, hopefully I got Marvel Tokon. If I don't get Marvel Tokon and you do, let me know. DM me in Discord. I will absolutely be interested in purchasing that key or what have you. And then also we've got 2XKO coming out on the 9th, which is extremely exciting. I've been hooping with Lucy as well. I'm thinking about redoing my promo matches and seeing how that works. But anywho, that's going to do it for us at 3-piece TCG. Big old bear Pirates TCG. Do smash that like button, finger pop that subscribe, turn on the bell, go down in the comments, let me know what am I doing right, what am I doing wrong, what would you be doing differently, and what'd you think? What are you making a difference? What differences are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, I really want to know from you guys, and I really appreciate you guys hanging out. Man, I feel like the channel's been popping off lately. We're all the grinding starting to pay off. You know, we're getting some steam, some momentum. You know, the kind of shit that I was doing this for 3 weeks every day, uploading a video or going live, or sometimes both, a lot of times both, without any margin of movement in those numbers. But we do it because we love it, and the numbers and everything that comes with that, it's just that it comes or it doesn't, but we're gonna be here either way. Oh yeah, we got that hashtag consistency, hashtag endurance. But love you guys, love yourself. Respect yourself, respect others. Peace.
Stuck up in it, stuck in it. I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change. I said I'm stuck in the game, fucking it up with the gang. For the love of the money and fame, I can tell I never could change.